What up, everyone? This is Mr. Lord, Dr. Professor, Dark Joker, here with another edition of Traditional Fans with Opinions, where I'll give my reviews for whoever I watched, read, or played today. And who are Traditional Fans with Opinions? That is myself, and that is you, the viewers. With all that being said, on with the reviews. Secret of Skinwalker Ranch, Season 6, Episode 9. So in this one, the team puts like a radar device above the ranch, flies above it, in order to gather data about the bubble. Then of course, they're finding that there might be stuff inside the mesa. They have all stuff regarding basically yeah, so all the people involved. So yeah, see, I mean, they're just basically trying to figure out where they launch rockets and all that. Let's see, all the tests they did, I thought was interesting. You know, that's how they're doing. Hopefully, we get something with the bubble, something with the mesa. Yeah, I like this episode. Looking forward to the next one. Reborn as a vending machine. I now wander the dungeon. Season 2, episode 5. So in this one, um, so you had the transfer circles repaired, and then basically the origin stratums evacuated to with everyone going to the clear flow lake stratum. And so the Menagerie of Fools fights off the monsters in the origin stratum. And then, the group, with Lamis and Boxel with them, end up at this lake, and some of them go swimming while Boxel stops Heavy, who really likes shoes. Boxel goes like his power wash form to knock Heavy into the water so he doesn't take Lamis and Shui's shoes. Then, everyone eats lunch using food from Boxo. Then, when there's monsters in this one part of the origin stratum, so Boxo floods the can with pachinko balls, to like trip up the monsters, which they so they find them. So they defeat the monsters, and Lamis destroys the Lord Reign of the commander, and so the commander's captured. Then there's like a whole conversation about how Philomena is a half vampire like fiend, which is why I guess the age, like this whole deal about like one not looking, one looking very young despite being older, between her and between Philomena and the captain. Lamy says like she, some people are like yeah, some people get weirded out about humans and half vampires. Lamy says like I don't care. Yeah, Lamis is into a vending machine, so I mean, she can't really say much even if she wanted. She was gonna be like that. Then both of them share their wishes, and yeah. So then Boxo gives turns to a rice for the machine and gas finish. So basically, he's doing for rice to be cooked for everyone. So yeah, overall, I really liked this episode. That was funny seeing all the different transformations for Boxo. And then, the stuff with Hiwi was funny. So yeah, overall, really liked this episode. Looking forward to the next one. Clevatess, episode 5. So in this one, Clint, Neluru, Alicia, Luna prepare to leave. Neluru gets some supplies, gets clothes for Luna. Basically, Neluru's like carrying all. Then some guy named Guard ambushes the group. Uh, Glenn ends the fight, learns that guards after Broko, and thought that Glenn was his target. So Glenn clears up the misunderstanding and reveals that Broko's already dead. He learns that Gar is a dark beast who works for another demon king named Zavthir, who doesn't like Clevatess. So Glenn introduces himself as just a servant of Clevatess. Alicia didn't even know that there was more than one dark beast. Clint says that all dark beasts can speak or take human forms. Yeah. Then Groth says that Zofthir is considered killing humans due to the basically some crows stealing some beasts from the dark lands, selling them to mercs. Then Alicia mentions a group of wizards in Doral who killed her father. Then some general named Rod learns from his second command named Mikhail about what's going on against Doral's army. Doral learns about his presence and says Maynard to find him. So it looks like a lot of stuff is picking up. Garth, who is looking for Luna, Alicia, what happened with her father. A lot of that's coming to a head. So yeah, overall, really like this episode. Looking forward to the next one. New Saga, episode 5. So, with it being revealed that Zentos is the one who planned Melina's assassination, since Korea's is too dumb to do it. So, Melina's hoping that, her bodyguard Kilrin and the 5th Battalion arrive to help in Zentos' 2nd Battalion. Kyle recommends they turn around, go through the 2nd, fight their way through the 2nd, and reach the 5th before the 2nd could regroup and catch up to them. Now, the plan works, but the 2nd continues to chase them. And the Wheelshire, so Theron, delays the, delays the 2nd. Delays 2nd Battalion. Leon's concerned, but basically it's revealed that Theron actually is better than Lisa and Kyle at physical strength, swordsmanship, and basically fighting. But basically he hides it because he acts like a pervert. You know, yeah. So basically the Theron kills everyone in 2nd Battalion. Zentos leaves Archon to find the group. Kyle hides Melina. And when Emily is suspicious of Kyle, but she agrees to not talk about her right now, so Kyle confronts Zentos, asks him to surrender. So Zentos attacks him. Kyle is able to evade his attacks because it turns out in the original timeline he was trained by Zentos. So that should be interesting for next week. How Kyle handles this fight. What he learns about his old mentor. So yeah, overall I really like this episode. Looking forward to the next one. Rising of Shield Hero Season 4, Episode 4. So in this one, we see the two fights. We see, Noel fight, Taralis, and then Atla fight, the, the bull guy. And so, yeah, so now the bull fight, that's done pretty quick. Atla beats him and basically watches full fight Taralis. It's real that full and Atla's father was killed by Taralis, who stabbed the back for basically because he was pissed that that their father was providing reinforcements, believed that he was that took away his glory. And so, Charles killed him for it. Yeah. And so, yeah, so then we see a full, like, transform to a powerful form where he's, like, all white. So he's, like, a white tiger now. And Jaralis took some potion where it transformed to, like, a giant lion. So, yeah, that should be an interesting bit for next week. So, yeah, overall, really like this chat. Really like this episode. Looking forward to the next one.
And that's it. Did y'all like the stuff I reviewed? And if you have your own opinions about all that, you can put all that in the comments. Thank you for watching, and like, subscribe, and all that. And look forward to the next video.